Hare Krishna, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please join us today in the study of Shrimad Bhagavatam. आज हम लोग श्रीमद् भागवतम में कैंटो 1 चैप्टर 11 लॉर्ड कृष्णा's entrance into द्वारका इसको स्टडी करेंगे. So please join us in the study of this chapter 11 of canto 1, Lord Krishna's entrance into Dwarka. So this is also how we learn to welcome Lord Shri Krishna in our heart. So again, these are some of the amazing lessons, and how not just in our hearts, in the heart of all living entities, how he enters and the mood and how he reciprocates to the love of all individual living entities. Hare Krishna. Please join us for Jai Radha Madhav prayers. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha आप सबका स्वागत है, आप सबका अभिनंदन है। हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna, friends. Shrikant Pabaju, Hari Bol. Shamli Chakravarti, Hari Bol. Francisca, Kavali Pradeep, Hari Bol. Mahesh Manjrekar, Kumar, Anup Kumar Srivastav, Rajpal Singh, Shamli, Hari Bol. Sagar Mehti, Ajit, बुरनागे, मोहन लाल। फ्रेंड्स, आप सभी का अभिनंदन है मॉर्निंग भागवतम क्लास में। जीव तत्व प्रभु जी आज करने वाले हैं कैंटो 1 चैप्टर 11, और इस चैप्टर की टीचिंग से हमें और ज़्यादा ब्यूटीफुल इंफॉर्मेशन और वेज पता चलेंगे हाउ भगवान गेट्स अट्रैक्टेड बाय आवर लव एंड डिवोशन। हम किस तरीके से भगवान को प्लीज कर सकते हैं और खुद भी अट्रैक्ट होंगे पहले हम भगवान की सर्विस में विद लव एंड डिवोशन, एंड दैट विल फर्दर अट्रैक्ट भगवान टू अवर लव एंड डिवोशन। सो प्रिया शर्मा, भारती महाजन, हरे कृष्णा, प्रकाश गोलाविया, पूजा सिंह, सिद्धार्थ ठाकुर, भवन शर्मा, अविन सिंह, अनुराधा शर्मा। फ्रेंड्स, जैसा कि फॉर्मेट है, पहले हम लोग प्रेयर्स ऑफर करेंगे, उसके बाद में प्रभु जी क्लास देंगे और इम्पॉर्टेंट लेसन्स हैं आज की क्लास में वो शेयर करेंगे, और उसके बाद हम सब मिलके हिज होलीनेस जय पताका स्वामी जी के लिए लॉर्ड नरसिंहदेव की आरती ऑफर करेंगे। सो फ्रेंड्स, प्लीज जॉइन अस। हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please join us. Prayers together. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudiriyet Shratam Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanaha Hridayantasto He Bhadrani Vidunoti Sahassatam Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavateruttam Shloke Bhaktir Bhakti Nashtaki. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please join us in the recitation of the first verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 11. हम लोग पहले जो प्रथम श्लोक है उसको पढ़ेंगे, उसको समझेंगे, और उसके बाद में we'll dive into the very important lessons. Right? There are 4 amazing lessons from this chapter that we'll be learning today with amazing, alankar. These are called like jewels in literature, where these analogies have been described by the Acharyas, by Srila Prabhupada, as well as by Shukdev Goswami and Sutta Goswami themselves. So we'll be also visiting and meditating on these wonderful jewels. These words appear so beautiful, so attractive, so enlightening. So please join us in the recitation of the first verse. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 11. Lord Krishna's entrance into Dwarka. Verse 1. Suta Uvacha.
Suta Uvacha.
Anartansa Upavrajya.
Anartansa Upavrajya.
Shraddhanjana Padan Swakan.
Sraddhanjana Padan Swakan.
Dadmadara Varam Tesham.
Dadmodaram Varam Tesham.
Vishadam Shamyan Iva.
Vishadam Shamayannava.
Translation by His Divine Grace S.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Sutta Goswami said, upon reaching the border of his most prosperous metropolis, known as the country of the Anarthas, Dwarka, the Lord sounded his auspicious conch shell, heralding his arrival and apparently pacifying the dejection of the inhabitants. Purport: the beloved Lord was away from his own prosperous metropolis of Dwarka for a considerably long period because of the battle of Kurukshetra, and thus all the inhabitants were overcome with melancholia due to the separation. When the Lord descends on the earth, his eternal associates also come with him, just as the entourage of a king accompanies him. Such associates of the Lord are eternally liberated souls, and they cannot bear the separation of the Lord even for a moment, because of intense affection for the Lord. Thus the inhabitants of the city of Dwarka were in a mood of dejection and expected the arrival of the Lord at any moment. So the heralding sound of the auspicious conch was very encouraging, and apparently the sound pacified their dejection. They were still more aspirant to see the Lord amongst themselves, and all of them became alert to receive him in the befitting manner. These are the signs of spontaneous love of Godhead. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So here, Srila Prabhupada in the purport, he is using the word melancholia. So again, please join us for Guru Pranati.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshutarine Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha
Mukham karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim
Yat Kripa Tadaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinataranam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So Srila Prabhupada, in the very first purport of this chapter, he is using the word melancholia. So this is an important word. What does it mean? So I looked at the grammar, the meaning of this word. It's a mental condition characterized by great depression of spirits and gloomy foreboding. So again, when someone is completely feeling despondent, completely feeling, in this mood of separation. So this is vipralamba bhav. जैसे हम जानते हैं गोपीज हमेशा इस विप्रलंबा भाव में रहती थी. This was a mood of separation, and the Goswamis, वृंदावन में जो 6 Goswamis थे, उन्होंने भी इसी को बताया. So let's quickly recap as to what has been discussed in this first verse. जो पहले श्लोका में बताया गया है कि भगवान कृष्ण जैसे ही द्वारका के पास पहुंचे तो उन्होंने अपना पंचजन्य शंख उठाया और उसको he resounded that conch. अब जब भगवान ने resound किया, this is to declare that I have reached. People were eager, they were eager to hear Lord's arrival, and when Lord declares that he has arrived, then everyone becomes alert. Now this mood, the very first lesson, Lord appears in our life in many forms, and we should be alert like this, because यहाँ पे lesson मिल रहा है हम लोगों को कि as the residents of Dwarka, just like the gopis were in the mood of separation, constantly thinking of Lordship, the residents of Dwarka were feeling in similar form, in Vipralambha, in that mood of separation. वो लोग भगवान की प्रतीक्षा में लगे हुए थे और भगवान को बहुत ही ईगर थे कि अपने बीच में देखने में, और वो चाहते थे कि भगवान जैसे ही आए तो भगवान से कैसा प्रेम पूर्वक एक्सचेंज करेंगे. Now, so we should also be very anxious, just like this, because they are setting examples for us. And Lord, he appears in various ways, right? And attracting Krishna with love and devotion is an essential aspect. And it has been said, my Guru Maharaj says that a Vaishnava considers everyone to be like his real brother relative, because Jivera Swarupa Krishna Nityadas. And by practicing Krishna consciousness, we can make our life sublime, peaceful, and happy. So his instruction to us is, when we hear that our life can become sublime. So you check out the meaning of sublime. It is like, it becomes transcendental, and it is filled with bliss. It is filled with just the opposite of melancholy. It is filled with all the energy, enthusiasm, and wonderful emotions arise in ourselves. So this is where in Krishna consciousness, sometimes people say, wait a minute, people are feeling melancholy. I don't want to feel depressed because I'm already feeling too depressed. But this depression in Krishna consciousness is actually a very sublime feeling. It is the topmost pleasure, as one can understand. But you have to experience it. So again, when Lord Krishna, जब भगवान कृष्ण द्वारका के पास पहुंचते हैं, अपना पांचजन्य पांच को ब्लो करते हैं, और जैसे ही द्वारकावासी, they hear, the residents of Dwarka, they hear the conch, the sound of conch. This sound of conch in the heart of demons, it causes fear. But in the heart of devotees, it awakens pleasure, happiness, transcendental bliss. Because Bhagwan, He loves us so much that the love emerges in our heart. Our heart becomes that ocean of love to welcome the Lordship. And alertness is also a very important aspect. By becoming alert, we can welcome Lord properly. So Lord appears in our life in various forms. Acharyas explain, literatures also explain, other Puranas also say that Srimad Bhagavatam is literally incarnation of Lord Shri Krishna. So again, we should be studying Srimad Bhagavatam. We should be welcoming Srimad Bhagavatam. It is a great blessing to get Srimad Bhagavatam in your house. So again, if you don't have a copy, you can attract Krishna with love and devotion. You can welcome him by, getting your own personal copy of Srimad Bhagavatam. This is one of the 5 most potent forms, the most potent process of devotional service. We are reading Srimad Bhagavatam and Nityam Bhagavata Seva. It's not that you do Bhagavad Saptaha just for 7 days and then close it and put it as it is. No. The aspect is go Nityam Bhagavad Seva. Every day we should be, reading it. And that is Seva, that is devotional service. Shravanam, right? Shavatam Svakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana. So always hearing the glories and reciting the glories of Lord Shri Krishna. And reading, writing are also part of the processes. As we'll hear again in Canto 11. We have covered it in the past, but we'll also cover it. And Shukdev Goswami says reading, writing are also part of the processes. And Srila Rupa Goswami, what are the 5 most potent forms of that even a neophyte, even one who is new to Krishna consciousness, new to learning about devotion, new to take shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna in this pastime, because we're all eternal servants of Lord Shri Krishna. Some know it, some don't. So those who don't know it but are pious by nature, they come and take shelter of Lord Shri Krishna. In the beginning stage itself, just by engaging in these 5 processes, activities, then they can experience love of Godhead. That's the goal of life. What are these? Reading Srimad Bhagavatam, chanting of the holy name. So you can welcome Lordship in your heart by chanting attentively, right? As we always hear again and again from the Acharyas, that it is not that you chant, you are chanting, you are attentively chanting. And 16 rounds are the minimum quota set by Srila Prabhupada. He said minimum 16 rounds to get my protection. So again, he clearly identifies as a preeminent Acharya, founder Acharya, and Acharya of ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, that if we seek his protection, if we seek his shelter, then we have to chant minimum of 16 rounds. Special days we should actually chant minimum of 25 rounds. But when we chant, we are welcoming Lord Shri Krishna, because Lord Krishna and Mother Radha, they are dancing on our tongue when they are chanting the holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So with that mood of love, with that mood of devotion in full surrender, we should be chanting the holy name, welcoming him, because he is here. When we chant him, he appears and he dances on our tongue. नाम चिंतामणि कृष्ण से चैतन्य रस विग्रह पूर्ण शुद्ध नित्य मुक्त अभिन्नत्वम नाम नामिना. Nama Chintamani Krishna, Lord Krishna's name. It is Chintamani, it can fulfill all desires. Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha, it is completely imbued, means it is completely filled with all the potencies of Lord Shri Krishna. And furthermore, because he is very merciful. When somebody is not favorable to Lord Shri Krishna, then they sometimes, all the demons, when they would go to Vrindavan to attack Lord Shri Krishna, they would get killed by Lord Shri Krishna. But भगवान इतने दयालु हैं कि अब उनका जो नाम है, हम लोग सुनते हैं बहुत सी बार, राम से बड़ा राम का नाम, बिकॉज द नेम, नाम प्रभु, वो भगवान कृष्ण से भी ज्यादा मर्सीफुल है. जैसे चैतन्य महाप्रभु, ही इज इवन मोर मर्सीफुल. भगवान कृष्ण तो कहते हैं सर्वधर्मा परित्यज्य, गिव अप ऑल वैरायटीज ऑफ रिलीजन, जस्ट सरेंडर टू मी, माम एकम शरणं व्रज, अहम त्वाम सर्व पापेभ्यो, मैं तुम्हारे को सारे जो सिंफुल रिएक्शंस है, सारे रिएक्शन, sinful or pious, because all reactions से free करूँगा. Mahashucha, Mokshishashmi Mahashucha. So again, he is saying that do not fear, do not worry about it, don't be in anxiety. He is telling us. But then we have to surrender. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so wonderful that he comes and Goloka Premdana is fully distributing Hari Nam Sankirtan. So he is encouraging us to take to the chanting of the Holy Name. And even in the beginning, when we are committing offenses, we should try to reduce, right? We should make effort. But we should not be discouraged from chanting the Holy Name. So by chanting, it gives us purification, because it said, Purna Shuddha Nitya Mukta. It 100% purifies us. And Nitya Mukta, it elevates us above the three modes of material nature. And one of the symbols is that we consider everyone to be like our blood relatives, as my Guru Maharaj says, as real blood relatives, because we are all sons of one Supreme Lord, Lord Shri Krishna. So of course, the Atmas, the Jivas, we are all connected with Lord Shri Krishna. And then, so Srimad Bhagavatam, Abhinatvam Nam Namina, that's the important aspect in chanting, that the name is non-different from Lord Shri Krishna. He is very personal being. So again, they are non-different. So we should welcome every day, whenever we get a moment. Srila Prabhupada used to say, even between eating prasadam, between the morsels, we should chant the holy name. So that is encouraging us to constantly be ready to welcome, be alert, and always feeling that separation, just like, oh Lord, please have mercy on me, please, I am fallen in this material world, and please let me remember you all the time. You can provide me your remembrance, you can also make me forget about you. So please don't let me forget about you. But please keep me in your, at your lotus feet. So this is a prayer of a devotee that we should always be remembering and calling out. And when we chant, to be able to get the right mood, we should chant in a humble state of mind, with tolerance, not expecting respect from others, but ready to give all respect to others. So this attitude of gratitude is very important, that he is unlimited, we are limited. He is Parameshwar, we are little Ishvars, right, of our small domains. But everything that we have received is coming from Lord Shri Krishna. Just like in Dwarka, everything was provided by Lord Shri Krishna, and the residents, they were living there. But they were so grateful to Lord Shri Krishna, and they were constantly remembering him. So in reality, they were never separated, even though Lord Krishna was gone. But yet, at the same time, the mood is that they want to see Krishna, they want to be with Krishna, they want to sing with Krishna, Lord Krishna, they want to dance with Lord Shri Krishna, they want to eat and exchange, food morsels with Lord Shri Krishna. So this is the mood of Gopa boys as well, as we see. So again, much higher form of love we see in Vrindavan, Golok Vrindavan, but Dwarka is just, at that next level. So here, Lord Krishna, when he blows the conch, then it is also identified that this is very encouraging to the devotees, while it is very fearful for the demons. And everybody is alert, and that's the sign of spontaneous love of Godhead. That alertness. We should always be eager, enthusiasm. Ussaha nishchaya dhairya tat karma pravartana Sangha Tyaga Satovite Sarve Bhakti Prasiddhati. So again, we should always be enthusiastic with strong determination and patience. We should be following the process of devotional service and giving up the association of materialistic men and constantly following in the footsteps of acharyas. These are the six, symptoms, 6 ways, principles through which we can enhance our devotional service. So, Srimad Bhagavatam study, chanting of the holy name, reciting at a holy dham, and where there is Srimad Bhagavatam, where there is deity of Lord Shri Krishna, where there is constant chanting going on, that place becomes dham. It is spiritualized, and our body has become spiritualized. So again, Lord is in our heart, so we should spiritualize the body by taking to devotional service, by chanting the holy name. It's a prayer to please Mother Radha, Lord Shri Krishna, please engage me in your devotional service. We are approaching through Mother, right? हम माँ को जब अप्रोच करते हैं और माँ जब हमारी petition, हमारी request father के सामने रखती है, तो automatically father cannot say no. He has to say yes, right? So we are very tricky kids, but at the same time with simplicity, with mood of gratitude. And sometimes people say, how can we be attentive? Well, start thinking of all the gratitude, expressive gratitude to Lord Shri Krishna. भगवान को बताइए कि आपको सब कुछ जो मिला उसमें क्या क्या blessings मिली. जब आप अपनी blessings count करते हो, आपका हृदय भी साफ होता है और आप भगवान के लिए प्रॉपर मूड में आते हो, पूरी अटेंटिवली भगवान को आप वेलकम कर सकते हो अपने जीवन में, राइट? इन योर लाइफ यू कैन वेलकम लॉर्ड श्री कृष्ण एट एवरी मोमेंट. सो हियर एंड देन devotee association is also very important. So we should always be seeking devotee association, making sure. So we talked about Srimad Bhagavatam, chanting of the holy name, staying at a dham, devotee association, and what's the last one? Deity worship. And Lord Krishna says that whoever studies these literatures is worshipping me by their intelligence. So we are worshipping Lord Shri Krishna by our intelligence when we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam. That's why Nityam Bhagavad say we are always, engaging in reading and studying Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, there are wonderful, in the coverage, in the purport, Srila Prabhupada is covering. Srila Prabhupada बता रहे हैं कि भगवान जब आते हैं, तो जैसे किंग अपने एसोसिएट्स के साथ आता है, अपने, he doesn't just come alone. He's coming and with his ministers, with his associates, close associates, and his associates are constantly serving him. ऐसे ही जब भगवान कृष्ण आते हैं in this material world, then he is also appearing with his eternal associates, right? And he is constantly being served by these associates to teach us, by example, how to serve him. So sometimes when we see our spiritual master also visiting, then we see that there are always associates with him who are constantly serving him, which by their example they're teaching us how to serve the spiritual master. And the closest associates don't have to be in the physical vicinity, interestingly, because the closest associate to the spiritual master are the ones who are carrying out, who's following his instructions. And my Guru Maharaj also says that when you serve Krishna with so much devotion and following the instructions of your spiritual master, then Lord Krishna comes to see you. So when we engage in devotional service, following the instructions of the spiritual master, then Lord Krishna comes to see us. So that is also very important to take, right? The exact quote, somebody asked, if you carry out the order of the spiritual master, then the Lord will be so pleased that he will come to see you. So that's the exact quote. And this enables us to realize that we should be very much not just surrendered to Lord Shri Krishna, but also, more surrendered, even more to the spiritual master, because he is representing Lord Shri Krishna. So Lord Krishna is Chaitya Guru, he is in our heart, and he appears within our heart he is a super soul, Paramatma, and without, in front of us, he is appearing as in the form of our spiritual master. So he is representative. Srila Prabhupada was also, very clear about his instructions. He used to say, okay, if somebody says I am God, if your Guru says I am God, then understand he is dog. Basically, a guru will always say that he's a servant of God. He's constantly serving God, and by his achana, by his behavior, he is an acharya, so he's showing us how to serve God, how to love God. So there is constant encouragement, and in our life we have so many wonderful spiritual masters. Once again, just to show my gratitude is when Jayapataka Maharaj and His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj, he on 7th of May 2007 he came. He started. That was the inauguration in our home when we welcomed Srimad Bhagavatam, and it was by his own hands. He opened up Srimad Bhagavatam. He took it out, so mercifully to us. He opened up the first canto. He welcomed Srimad Bhagavatam in our home, and he read from the first chapter, first canto, first verse, and he was glorifying with such mood. And he said, "Now you should start, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Start reciting Srimad Bhagavatam on a daily basis." His Holiness Romapad Maharaj, he personally taught me how to chant. So again, so many wonderful. When I see my Guru Maharaj, from him I learned how to do deity worship, how to engage in book distribution. Vaisheshika Prabhu, once again, His Grace, he also teaches us how to engage in book distribution, how to approach, thinking of everyone as a very dear, as everyone is very dear to Lord Shri Krishna, and how they are just suffering in this world, and how by taking to with love and compassion we should approach everyone, give them the wonderful treasure that we have received. We should distribute it, not just keep it limited to ourselves, but spread this, the happiness, the bliss, the peace, the proper message of love that has been given in these scriptures. So here, as Lord Krishna blows the conch, now he is also being accompanied by Uddhava and Satyaki and other of his associates when he's coming to Dwarka, right? So as he's blowing on his Panchajanya conch shell, it is being also represented as if a swan is playing with the red lotus. So it's explained like this, so we can understand the conch is appearing like a swan, and Lord's red lips like that of a bimba fruit. They are red like bimba fruits. They are appearing like lotus. So the touch of the conch shell at his, beautiful red lips is appearing as if the swan is playing with the red lotus. Such a beautiful alankar, such a beautiful analogy. Because swans, they enjoy playing in the stems of lotus, red lotus flowers. So that's how it's looking. It's looking so attractive, basically. It's saying that, Lord Krishna, he's all attractive. And every action he does is, very attractive to everyone. Now, there are some amazing references also given. As all the devotees, the residents of Dwarka, they are coming to, welcome Lord Shri Krishna. They rush with, their offerings. Immediately, whatever they were doing, if they were eating, they forgot about eating. They just got up. If they were working with someone, they would, whatever activities they were engaged in. As we also hear in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, as how the gopis, whatever they were doing, sometimes they would be taking care of their children, sometimes they're feeding their families, sometimes they're taking care of the cows, whatever activities they were doing, they would forget about all that, and immediately when they hear the sweet flute, the song of the flute, when Lord Krishna would blow his flute, he would play on his flute, they would rush to see him. Especially when he would play on Vamshi, the small 8-inch flute, the 5th note, Radharani, he would immediately attract her. So, and all the gopis as well. So similarly, by hearing the conch shell, all the Dwarkavasis, the residents of Dwarka, they would come running to see Lord Shri Krishna, but at the same time, they would bring offerings, and they would come to see. So, Srila Prabhupada, in one of the purport in this chapter, he is saying that all these are singing the glories and they are talking about Lord Shri Krishna. They are like, they are the pure devotees of Lord Shri Krishna. They are like sarangas. And Lord is like saram. And sarangas, they are always hankering after the lotus honey. So similarly, honey in the lotus, that they can experience the similarly, like just like swans, hamsas, they can, you know, they enjoy the transcendent, the lotus honey. So similarly, sarangas, they are also looking for in similar aspect. And then he is also, Srila Prabhupada is discussing as how Srila Rupa Goswami, he is the leader of the six Goswamis, even though his elder brother Sanatana Goswami is also among the six Goswamis. So he's teaching us how to love, and he's praying to the Lordship that, my dear Lord, the bee of my mind. So he's saying that his mind is like a bee, and bees, they are always seeking honey, right? The parag in the flowers. So he's saying that let the bee, my bee mind, right? Like his mind is like a bee, be attracted towards the transcendental lotus feet of yours, which is the resource, which is the source of the transcendental honey that I am seeking. So this is another beautiful analogy as how we should constantly be seeking to, take shelter of Lord Shri Krishna's lotus feet. And this also is glorified by, again, and explained extensively by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in the verse Sharanagati, right? The six limbs of Sharanagati, the six limbs of surrender. We also call it like Kul Mantra. If you are a Kul deer, means you would know this mantra. That's sometimes, when we talk to other devotees, we identify it that way. What the Kul Mantra is, means this is the six limbs of Sharanagati. Anukulyasya sankalpa pratikulyasya varjanam rakshishyatiti vishvaso gopatitve varnam tatha apanikshepa karparniye shadvita sharanagati. Anukulyasya sankalpa, accepting everything that is anukul to your devotional service. Anukul means favorable, right? So accepting everything जो भी हमें मिल रहा है उसको देखना चाहिए, ये मेरी भक्ति के लिए अगर अनुकूल है, मेरे फेवरेबल है, तो मुझे उसे एक्सेप्ट करना चाहिए, right? Pratikulyasya varjanam, and rejecting everything unfavorable to devotional service, like prajalpa, right? We should avoid gossip because it's pratikul. So we should reject all those things जो कि हमारे डिवोशनल सर्विस के लिए अनफेवरेबल है, प्रतिकूल है, उसको हर्ट कर सकते हैं हमको, तो ऐसी चीज़ों को रिजेक्ट करना चाहिए. रक्षिष्यति विश्वासो, जस्ट लाइक द रेसिडेंट्स ऑफ द्वारका ये बता रहे हैं, द्वारकावासी, कि वो हमेशा लॉर्ड का प्रोटेक्शन सीख करते हैं. इवन दो there are anarthas and there are Vrishnis and so many bhojas and so many other kshatriyas, they are residing there and they are perfectly protected. Yet at the same time, they always seek the shelter of Lord Shri Krishna, right? तो उसी तरह हम लोगों को अपनी लाइफ में समझना चाहिए कि भगवान हमें पूरा प्रोटेक्शन करेंगे. एंड जब हम उनका शेल्टर इस मूड से देते हैं कि माय डियर लॉर्ड, जब भी कुछ भी परेशानी हो, इमीडिएटली वी शुड टेक शेल्टर ऑफ लॉर्ड श्री कृष्ण एंड आस्क फॉर प्रोटेक्शन, राइट? So this is a mood of surrender. It's the third limb of surrender, that we should constantly have this firm faith, that vishwaso, right? We should have this strong understanding, a strong vishwas, right? Vishwas refers to when we have when we trust something, right? The vishwas refers to faith, yeah. So we have full faith कि भगवान हमको protection provide करते हैं. So Rakshishati Vishwas, Goptitva Varnam, and Lord is our guardian. He maintains us, He takes care of us, right? Nitya Nityanam Chetanas Chetanam Eko Bahunam Yo Vidadhati Kama. So He is the supreme consciousness, He is the supreme living entity, and He alone maintains all the material universe as well as spiritual universes. That's why in the peace formula 5.29 it is said, Bhoktaram Yagatasam Sarvalok Maheshwaram. So he is Sarvalok Maheshwaram. He is the supreme proprietor. He is the proprietor of all the material universes and spiritual universes. This reminds me of a very nice incident that comes in the Shastras, in the scriptures, that once, as living entities, we become more and more knowledgeable. There comes a point that the living entity is they are able to even invoke in a dead body, a living soul. Lord Brahma does that all the time, right? And Devashinara does that all the time. So living entities, they are also, again, Lord Brahma is the topmost first living entity of this material world. Every material world has a Brahma, and us is a very small universe. So in this material universe, so at one time there is a interesting incident where a living entity challenges, says, okay, what's so great, means whatever you can do, my dear Lord, I can also do. So they come up with this challenge, okay, let's do it. So he picks up the gross elements, he starts to mix the living entity. And Lord says, wait a minute, why are you picking up these material? These are all mine. Get your own stuff. And in the beginning itself, the living entity is defeated because this challenging attitude. Today, very interestingly, the scientists, they challenge the authority of God, but they cannot survive without the facilities provided by God. Everything is provided. If they can get their own material, if they can produce their own material, not use Lord's material, everyone is manipulating what has been provided by Lord to use in various ways. So again, here, Lord provides complete guardian, Atmanikshipika, and then surrendering fully oneself in serving Lord Shri Krishna. So we should try to surrender fully. So this is always, we are all work in progress. So we all try to remember Lord all the time and always remember that, Atmanikshipika Karparniya. Karparniya is in a humble mood. So always act in humility. We should always be in that mood. Then we can always chant holy name, unlimitedly, like constantly. So that's also from the verse Prananda Krishna. We hear that. So we should be very humble, and these are the 6 limbs of Sharanagati: accepting favorable to devotional service, anything that's favorable; rejecting anything that's unfavorable to devotional service; understanding that Lord provides us protection, so having full faith, full trust on Him; then accepting Lord's guardianship, that He is our maintainer, He sustains us; and surrendering oneself fully at the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna and engaging in His devotional service. And 6th, last but not the least, always Karparniya, humble, staying humble. So these are the 6 limbs of Sharanagati. So the Dwarkavasis, they are showing us that how they are carrying out very alert. They are attracting Krishna with love and devotion, and they are rushing to see Lord Shri Krishna at the Dwar, at the gate of the city, of this metropolis. And who built this metropolis? Who was the architect of this metropolis? Vishwakarma himself, right? And Sudharma Assembly Hall. Sudharma Assembly Hall was actually from the demigods. Indra's assembly hall was taken by the Yadus, and that was there. Where 6 kind of ill effects cannot be experienced. So here, when they are coming to see Lord Shri Krishna, Lord Krishna is treating everyone at their, as per their reciprocation. So he's reciprocating. So as they love Lord Shri Krishna, as they respond, as per their individual position, Lord Krishna is showing Samadarshina based on who is at what level, and accordingly he is reciprocating with them, right? Ye yatha mam prapadyante tamstateva bhajamyaham. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, as one surrenders unto me, I reward him accordingly. So he is greeting everyone accordingly. Maharaj Ugrasen, he is coming and he is meeting Lord Shri Krishna. Lord Krishna pays obeisances to him because he is the grandfather, right? So from that mood. And then comes his own father Vasudeva and Devaki's mother. So again, when Vasudeva comes, again all the men have come in this period of time, and there are society girls referred to as prostitutes in this, and society girls in Krishna book by Srila Prabhupada. They also come There are Brahmanas also coming. Many Brahmanas, they are coming with their wives and they are referred to as invalid Brahmanas. They are aged, they cannot do the ritualistic ceremonies, but they are also welcome and they have been glorified in the purpose as well. Even prostitutes have been glorified, and Srila Prabhupada, he says that in Krishna consciousness, everybody can take shelter of Lord Shri Krishna. It is not that only Brahmanas or Kshatriyas. And in Bhagavad Gita, we read Bhagavad Gita sometimes, oh, these are wonderful shlokas. We should also try to understand what some of the shlokas mean. There is another wonderful shloka, 934, everyone remembers because it starts with Manmana Bhavana Bhakto, right? The four characteristics as how we can take shelter at the lotus feet, the most confidential knowledge of, that Lord Krishna is revealing to Arjuna. But just before that, 33rd creates the, stage for 34th to be spoken. It creates the setting. But 32nd verse is also very important. So, 32nd verse in the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita is Mam he pata prashitya ye api siyo papayonayaha striyo vaishyas tatha shudras te api yanti param gatim. Mam he, right? So he's saying, certainly of me, Partha was son of Pritha. So this is name of Arjun. He is, addressing Arjun. That Arjun was son of Pritha. Those who take shelter is Viprashita, taking shelter. So particularly taking shelter, so those who take shelter of Lord Shri Krishna, even though, right, ye apesya papiyona, so papiyoni, so one who could be born in a papiyoni, so which is like fallen state. Now these fallen states, Brahmana and Kshatriyas were higher class because they are in the mode of, Brahmanas in the mode of goodness, Kshatriyas in the mode of passion. Yet Vaishyas, they have a mixed mode of passion and ignorance. Rajaguna or Tamaguna ka mixed mode may have Vaishyas. And then comes the Shudras who are in the mode of ignorance. And women are even considered like, similar at the same level with the Shudras because they are also constantly serving. The activity of Shudras is they are, doing service to others and they are engaged in labors. So if you see women, they are also engaged in that mode. So again, there is also another aspect Srila Prabhupada talks about, artificial equality that comes in. So that has also been addressed in the purpose, but I'm talking about the Sanatana Dharma perspective, so we are keeping ourselves to that. And Kala Shudra Sambhava, everyone is born as a Shudra in Kali age, but in the same time, we engage in devotional service. So even in this age, we see the example as how one can transcend the three modes of material nature. So he's saying that, even one who is born in Papyoni, so this is reference to, Srila Prabhupada is giving this reference with respect to the prostitutes, the society girls who, are, constantly mingling with other men. They are also coming dressed very nicely with their associates to see Lord Shri Krishna. And he meets with them, and reciprocates with them at their surrender level. Srila Prabhupada gives the example that that's why Vaishnavas and the Acharyas, they don't even hate the society girls or prostitutes, but they understand that yes, they also can take to devotional service, as Lord Krishna himself reveals that the ladies, the Vaishyas and even the Shudras, they also attain, they api yanti param gatim, they even attain the supreme abode of Lord Shri Krishna. So he is so merciful. So when sometimes people hear that there are prostitutes in Dwarka, they become like, oh, what kind of society it is? No. Everybody can take shelter of Lord Shri Krishna. So what to talk about, if such people can take, then we have better, chance of taking shelter. So it is to give us assurance that everybody can take shelter of Lord Shri Krishna and can go back home, back to Godhead. So you have to look at it from the right perspective. It's also very important. And yes, there we will take questions and answers. Let me quickly cover the gist of this chapter so that we can quickly come to that particular point. And here, one of the main aspects is that even though Dwarka, means Lord Krishna was all in all for everyone in Dwarka, and Dwarka was is referred to as a metropolis, the opulent city, because it was built by Vishwakarma and it was under the protection of Lord Shri Krishna. It was being protected by so many descendants of Vishnus, the Kshatriyas like Bhoja, Madhu, Dashara, Arha, Kukura, Andhaka, etc. Yet at the same time, it has been compared, and the comparison is given just like Bhogavati. Now, Bhogavati is in a Nagaloka, it's in the lower planetary systems, and it is protected by the Nagas, and the whole city is very effulgent. So sometimes when people talk about other cities, other metropolises in lower planetary systems, then they normally think that they are all in hellish condition. Not always true. Sutala is more opulent, where Bali Maharaj is the ruler. It is more opulent than Indralok. So that is just one example. The heavenly planets don't have the opulence that Sutala has. Similarly, Bhogavati, which is the capital of Nagalok, is much more opulent than many of the cities, actually any of the cities on planet Earth presently. So you can imagine that such is the opulence. And these personalities in Dwarka, they were as strong as Lord Shri Krishna. As we will hear that each of his sons, they look like Lord Shri Krishna, some even more attractive. Like Samba, he was so attractive in looking, and being mother's dear son. He was son of Jambavati, right, the daughter of Jambavan, and he was very attractive looking, so much so that one of the queens of Lord Krishna embraced him, because of his beautiful features, and she got chastised by Lord Shri Krishna. So even, so in Lord's presence, sometimes even offenses happen, and they're saying that material energy is very attractive, and the Yoga Maya is even more attractive, and they can sometimes make us forget. So we should be very, very careful. Now again, एक और example है invalid brahmanas with their wives. So जो ब्राह्मण बहुत वृद्ध हो जाते थे, जो अपनी regular services नहीं कर सकते थे, they used to go and glorify Lord Shri Krishna, right? So invalid brahmanas used to be in the court of the kings. So जो वृद्ध ब्राह्मण होते थे, वो राजाओं के महल में जाके गाथाएं सुनाते थे, भगवान की गाथाएं, और इवन राजा जो होते थे उनके शूरवीर के, उनकी chivalrous acts जो उन्होंने pious acts किए थे in the past, उसके songs गाते थे. आज भी प्रचलित है that many kings, their stories are sung in India. So this is to remind those kings to stay pious, to encourage them to do more good, right? So जो administrators हैं, उनके जो हम अच्छी activities को उनको remind कराते हैं, उनको glorify करते हैं, उससे क्या होता है? The administrators, they become encouraged to do more good, right? So this is a way the brahmanas would encourage, and so they would also receive gifts. Now all these people, everybody was bringing gifts for Lord Shri Krishna. Srila Prabhupada says that this is like showing a lamp to sun, right? When you show a lamp to sun, the very source of light in that lamp is sun, right? So you're giving back. Yesterday हम लोगों ने last class में क्या discuss किया था कि people, they take water from the Ganges and they make an oblation and give it back to the Ganges. You receive, there is unlimited water in Ganges, it doesn't need the water. But when you give it back to the Ganges, it's showing your gratefulness that Mother Ganges, you are purifying me so much. I offer some to you. Similarly, जब कोई बेटा होता है अपने father को love reciprocate करता है, वो interestingly father से के ही provided जो होता है, father नहीं provide किया सब कुछ जो घर में है. He makes some very nice, say for example, he picks up a pen, a paper, makes some nice drawings, make a greeting card on Father's Day and gives it to the father. Father feels very happy, right? Now, father provided all these things, right? As a as a parent, we provide these to the kids. But when the kids use this and reciprocate their love, their gratitude, we feel very nice. So similarly, Lord Krishna, he is feeling very nice that they are reciprocating. It is, Lord is Bhav Gari Janardana. He, understands the bhav, our feelings. He looks at the essence, not the value of the objects that have been offered, but rather the feelings with which they have been offered. So when we offer bhoga to Lord Shri Krishna, the most important element is the fifth element, our love and devotions. Fifth and sixth element sometimes also referred to it. With our love and devotion we offer patram pushpam phalam toya yo me bhaktya prayachati tadam bhaktya upritam ashnami prayatatma. So devotion and devotee appears. Why is this devotion being stressed in this verse by Lord Shri Krishna twice? Because it is the most important element. So we can attract Lord Shri Krishna with love and devotion. हम भगवान को आकर्षित कर सकते हैं अपने प्रेम से और अपने devotion से, by engaging in devotional service. So various offerings were being made, and Lord is reciprocating not just with the society girls, not just, and he's, they bring a white umbrella. So Arjun had already provided an umbrella bedecked with jewels on the handle. Now they welcome Lord Shri Krishna with a white umbrella. Now the ladies, respectable ladies, they would go to the terrace of their palaces, and from there they would, जैसे बोलते हैं रोशनदान, right? So जहाँ से कुछ, basically it's a lattice kind of arrangement जिसके through देखते थे. So Lord is being seen by the respectable ladies of various, residents from the terrace, and they are, seeing Lord Shri Krishna, and Lord Krishna, his eyes are reddish and they are always little flickering. So I'm going beyond what is given in this chapter because it has been given in other Puranas as well. And he's looking at them, and as if through the sight they're embracing Lord Shri Krishna. So Lord Krishna, Angani yasya sakalendriya vritti manti pashyanti panti. So again, he can perform all other actions of his senses by any of his senses. So he can even embrace with his sight. He can even embrace us with his smell. So this is also very interesting, that how, because Father, when he embraces the son, he smells the forehead of the son, just like Nanda Baba when he would pick up Lord Shri Krishna. Especially the incident comes जब Arjun trees को uproot हो जाते हैं, नंद बाबा immediately भगवान कृष्ण को फ्री करते हैं रुखला से, जो रस्सी से बंधे हुए हैं, और उनको गोद में उठाते हैं, उनके हेड पे स्मेल करते हैं उनके हेयर को. So this is another way of embracing. So Lord Krishna, he can embrace us with his smell as well. So these wonderful ways Lord is reciprocating, and then he goes and meets his mothers. He meets his sons, he meets his elder brother Lord Balaram, he pays obeisance, and then he meets his mothers. So again, when it's been given, Srila Prabhupada is expressing that he meets his stepmothers at the same level as he is meeting his real mother Devaki. So Lord Vasudeva Krishna is meeting. Now sometimes Srila Prabhupada also said that people think that Krishna in Mathura is different than Krishna in Dwarka, is different than Krishna in Kurukshetra. No, they are the same personality. They are all Vasudeva Krishna. Yes, the difference comes because Acharya has revealed that Lord Krishna in Golok Vrindavan never steps out. Then who has stepped out? It is Lord Krishna who can expand himself, right? So all Vishnu Tattvas are one and the same. Their activities are different based on different leelas of the Lord. So Vasudeva Krishna is in Dwarka, Mathura, Kurukshetra, and he is the one who is finally going back home. But when Lord goes back home, then he takes all his close associates and his plenary portions, all of the Vishnu Tattvas are in him, so they go back as well. So that is also very important to understand. They go back to their specific spiritual planets. So there is also Dwarka, spiritual Dwarka, there is also a spiritual Mathura. All these aspects need to be properly understood. So in this chapter, once again, what Srila Prabhupada also is identifying, that sometimes Father has stepmother. So Lord Krishna is teaching us by his example that we should regard our stepmothers at the same level as mothers. So that is, he is showing, because Vasudeva, Lord Krishna's father, has 18 wives, including Devaki. So Lord Krishna is treating, and he is meeting everyone. He even meets the Shudras, the servants of the palace, and he reciprocates. And it's, interestingly, the way Lord Krishna is revealing, we understand it later. Sometimes people who are in the Western world, they understand this, so they write in their writing some of the essential learnings that have been given They have already been given, but in the Shastras, but people they write it and they become famous. Just like the Kanji says, how to win friends, right? How to, win friends, and again, basically,
Influence people. How to win friends and influence
and influence people. Hare Krishna. Thank you. So again, Lord Krishna, he is back, and as if the life has come, right? As if the body has just been, the soul has come in the life. So that way, all the residents of Dwarkavasis, they are fully joyful, they're jubilant, they're experiencing transcendental bliss, seeing Lord Shri Krishna, and they are lovingly serving him. And Lord Krishna is reciprocating with them at that level. So again, this is where we'd like to end the chapter. Again, to summarize the chapter's teachings, the mood of separation, Vipralamma Bhav, we should always be ready to welcome Lord Shri Krishna, and constantly meditating. Vipralamma Bhav enhances the separation. There are 4 stages. We don't want to go into that given the time, but of Vipralamma Bhav, but 4 categories. But here, what is important is that constant meditation on Lord Shri Krishna and be ready to welcome him in our life at every moment. And the 5 most potent forms, even in a neophyte stage, one can experience love of Godhead. So if you are further advancing, we should engage in this, because that's the goal, to get love of Godhead, to experience love of Godhead. And we always be merged in that love of Godhead, engaging in devotional service. That's the second lesson. Third is as how Lord reciprocates, and everyone is welcome in Lord's kingdom. So everyone is welcome, everyone has an opportunity, and that is the true way of Samadarshana, as how we should be seen. And finally, Lord reciprocates everyone at their level, and he does not ignore everyone. Everyone is very dear to Lord Shri Krishna. So we should also be looking from that perspective, that we should be very loving to all other living entities, and we should be careful in our actions, our activities. Actions can be through body, mind, and words. BMW. So we should be constantly seeking to engage in activities which is pleasing, benefiting to others, and with compassion, believing that every living entity is our real blood relative. Hare Krishna. This is where we would like to end the chapter, and yes, if there is any question, we can answer those.
Hare Krishna, friends. So, Jivatata Prabhuji gave a nice class today on Canto 1, Chapter 11. And we are getting very nice lessons from this class, including the main prominent lesson is we should try to find opportunities to love and serve Krishna. To love means to serve. And throughout the day, we can have many opportunities. So, आप सभी का अभिनंदन है. अवीन सिंह, अनुराधा शर्मा, शेडोन, अनीश, प्रेम सागर, अरुण गोयल, तरुण अचोदिया, दलीप सिंह, सोमपाल, बबलू, सौमेन, सुनील कुमार, किरण, रमोना. फ्रेंड्स, जीव तत्व प्रभु जी इस वक्त आपके कुछ क्वेश्चंस आंसर कर सकते हैं. अगर स्पिरिचुअलिटी या स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ से रिलेटेड आपके कोई भी क्वेश्चंस हों, if you have some enquiries in your mind, please don't think any question is too simple to be asked, or please don't hesitate. Please ask your questions and I will read out to him. He can answer your questions. Meanwhile, आप सभी का स्वागत है, अभिनंदन है. भूपेंद्र ज्वेलर, अरुण रेड्डी, तनुषा शमंता, सुषमा लूथरा, प्रीति, तेजा सुबेदी, राम किशन, तृप्ति चौधरी, हिनाक्ष दत्ता, अश्विनी सावे, विशाल, अनिल शर्मा, तपन सिंह. हरे कृष्णा फ्रेंड्स. विश्वनाथ विशु, हरि बोल. कामता पांडे, विश्वनाथ, हरि बोल. सो प्रभु जी, here are some questions. जब तक हम इनसे स्टार्ट करते हैं. So devotee asked, how can he control his tongue? There is a stress on control on senses in service of Krishna. How do we understand that?
Acharya has revealed that there are 2 very simple ways. 2 बहुत ही simple तरीके से हम अपनी tongue को control कर सकते हैं, अपनी जीवा को control कर सकते हैं, and actually it's in our favor. It's most benefiting. सेवन मुखे ही जीवादो, right? अतः श्री कृष्ण नाम आदि न भवे ग्रहमेंद्रिया, सेवन मुखे ही जीवादो स्वयं स्फुरत्यता. तो टंग को कंट्रोल करने के लिए बहुत सिंपल प्रोसेस है. फर्स्ट इज टू ईट प्रसादम. Only eat the remnants of food. When we make an offering of bhoga to Lord Shri Krishna, it becomes prasad. Prasad means mercy. And when we eat that prasad, we should not do atyahara, right? Overeating nahi karna chahiye. We should be controlled. Eat in control, but eat prasad, so that way our tongue will get purified and will come in control. And the second way it is said is, as a karmendriya, the tongue likes to vibrate. So not engage in gossips, but rather engage in devotional service and engage in the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And even reading, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, they are part of chanting. So we should constantly be vibrating our tongue by reading about such wonderful subject matters as given in these bona fide scriptures. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Nandu Vishulkola, Paidya Ramanaidu, Shamli Chakravarti ji is asking, Prabhuji, आपका voice clear नहीं आ रहा है.
Okay.
Can everybody hear properly? Please indicate.
अब आपको सुनाई दे रहा है?
Hare Krishna friends, please indicate if you can hear Prabhuji properly. Somebody has raised concern, they cannot hear properly. Let's ensure that phone का problem नहीं है, हमारे end पे problem नहीं है. Hare Krishna, Arun Reddy, Pushpa Maher. Arun Reddy ji says, your smile is so generous. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anita Mehta, Hari Bol. Sundar Singh, Jinan Shah, Pramod Maharana, Hari Bol. Can you hear Prabhuji properly? Can
Hare
someone
Krishna.
please indicate? Meanwhile, let's go to the second question.
Hare Krishna.
What is the actual benefit किसी को मिलता है जिनकी कॉन्शियसनेस मटेरियलिस्टिक होती है, उनको बेनिफिट क्या मिलता है अगर वो प्रसाद खाते हैं?
Hare Krishna. So the biggest benefit is all kind of sufferings, they go away, right? It is not that सारी की सारी traffic light green हो जाएंगी, but you will rise above. You will get the shelter of Lord Shri Krishna. When we chant Lord Shri Krishna का जो हम when we engage in chanting the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It purifies us. It purifies our existence. And हम लोग मटेरियल मिसयूज में क्यों होते हैं? क्योंकि हमारा मटेरियल कंडीशनिंग होते हैं. जब हम प्रसादम लेते हैं तो हमारा वेरी एग्जिस्टेंस प्योरीफाई होता है. जब हम चैंट करते हैं हमारा इंटरनल क्लेंसिंग होता है. और फिर हम मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में रहते हुए भी वी आर इन दिस वर्ल्ड, नॉट ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड, राइट? So then we get spiritualized. We spiritualize our memory. We spiritualize our intelligence. We spiritualize our very existence. And in the spiritual world, everything is auspicious. So even though we may be in material world, but our consciousness is spiritual, and we are living in the spiritual world in that manner. So it helps us. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा. आई एम गोइंग टू रीड आउट द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. ये उन फ्रेंड्स के लिए फिर से मैसेज शेयर किया जा रहा है. आप इस वक्त जीव तत्व प्रभु जी से आपके क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं जिससे आपकी स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ बेटर हो. कुछ भी तरीके से अगर हेल्प मिलती है प्रभु जी से डिस्कस करने से. इस वक्त वी हैव 5-10 मिनट्स एंड प्रभु जी इज आंसरिंग योर क्वेश्चंस. इंद्रजीत दास, सौरभ चक्रवर्ती, चेतन मुकेश, हरि बोल फ्रेंड्स, शिवा दोदोजू, चेतना मुकेश, धर्मवीर गुप्ता, मुकेश ठाकुर, सिंगापुरम, हरे कृष्णा, महंतेश. Can everybody hear properly? I hope
Hare
everybody is
Krishna.
able to hear properly. Hare Krishna. Next question is, Prabhuji, often people ask ki, if there is God, how can there be suffering and disease?
Hare Krishna. So God is not the reason of suffering and disease. We are the reason of suffering and disease. हम लोगों ने भगवद गीता की उसमें जब भगवान कृष्ण ने रिवील किया था कि इस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में जो डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ बॉडीज हैं, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ मटेरियल एनर्जी. लेकिन जो हैप्पीनेस और डिस्ट्रेस है, जो प्लेजर एंड पेन है, जो सफरिंग है, they are all because of the living entities. It is all our karmas coming back to us. And sometimes we see the suffering in the life of a devotee. Then Bhagwan Krishna ये बता रहे हैं कि देखो devotees are already spiritualized, so they don't get affected by sufferings. They don't give their path, right? They don't give up their devotional service. They are constantly surrendered souls, and they please Lord Shri Krishna even in difficult times. सुदामा ब्राह्मण की स्टोरी आती है, पांडवों की स्टोरी आती है जिसमें युधिष्ठिर महाराज और जो पांडवस हैं, अर्जुन, they're constantly, doing their duties. They're constantly, being very benevolently disposed towards Lord Shri Krishna. They हमेशा उनकी शेल्टर में, और जहाँ तक कि इतना ज़्यादा भगवान के भक्त हैं कि भगवान कृष्ण उनको उनके मैसेंजर बनते हैं. भगवान कृष्ण पार्थ साथी बनते हैं, रथ चला रहे हैं अर्जुन का, बिकॉज ही इज सुप्रीम फादर, ही रेसिप्रोकेट्स. तो ऐसे में जो सफरिंग है ना, वो बिकॉज हमारे पास के मार है. बट हम जब डिवोशनल सर्विस में एंगेज होते हैं तो हमें एक और ब्लेसिंग मिलती है. क्या ब्लेसिंग मिलती है? ये जो सफरिंग है ना, एक्चुअली डिवोटी अंडरस्टैंड्स कि जो रिएक्शन थे उतने बुरे थे पिछले कर्मों के कि मेरा हाथ कट जाना चाहिए. तो मैंने इंस्टेड ऑफ कटिंग माय हैंड, लॉर्ड हैज ओनली गिवन मी अ स्क्रैच. तो भगवान जो है डिवोशनल सर्विस में, द डिवोटीज हु आर एंगेज, राइट, वो बताते हैं कि अ डिवोटी इज अ फ्रेंड इन मी एंड आई एम इन देम, राइट. सो भक्तोसी सखा. So again, that way he is saying he's Sakha, and he is also saying that I am in them and they are in me. So ऐसे में once we are in devotional service, we get shelter of Lord Shri Krishna and we can overcome all kind of sufferings, all kind of happenings in our body. We actually start looking at what is the lesson, what do I learn, and we grow further. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा. तो ये जो क्वेश्चन था कि अगर भगवान है तो किसी भी तरह के सफरिंग और डिजीज़ कैसे हो सकते हैं, तो प्रभु जी ने बताया कि ये सफरिंग और डिजीज़ तो हमारे कर्मों के कारण ही है, जीवों के, लिविंग एंटिटीज़ की ही करनी है. भगवान तो करुणा सागर है, करुणा सिंधु हैं, हमारे एटर्नल फ्रेंड हैं, हमारे एटर्नल वेलविशर हैं. भगवान तो हमेशा से हमारे लिए वेट करते हैं कि हम भक्ति में उनकी तरफ आए और इन सफरिंग से हमारी लिबरेशन हो जाए, हम इन सफरिंग से, मिजरीज से निकल आए. हरे कृष्णा. रोहित अरेकर, उगेन पिंचू, सीताराम मूल्या, नरेश शर्मा. फ्रेंड्स, जीवित तत्व प्रभु आपके क्वेश्चंस आंसर कर रहे हैं. प्रभु जी ने श्रीमद् भागवतम क्लास दी है, कैंटो 1 चैप्टर 11, जिसमें लॉर्ड कृष्णा द्वारका वापस आए हैं. और इस चैप्टर में हमें बहुत ब्यूटीफुल लेसन्स मिले, जिसमें सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट लेसन था कि वी कैन अट्रैक्ट कृष्णा विद आवर लव एंड डिवोशन, एंड वो हम भगवान को सर्व करके कर सकते हैं, सर्विंग विद लव एंड डिवोशन. तो अगर आपके कुछ क्वेश्चंस हों तो आप इस वक्त प्रभु जी से पूछ सकते हैं. और नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है प्रभु जी, if we can become Krishna conscious without following rules and regulations, why follow the rules and regulations? क्या होता है, कई बार न्यू कमर्स जो आते हैं वो ज़्यादा टेक्निकल डिटेल्स जाने बिना, मतलब वो फॉलो भी नहीं कर पाते हैं, और वो भगवान का चैंटिंग भी करने लगते हैं और कभी कभी प्रसाद भी खाने लगते हैं. लेकिन तो क्वेश्चन इसलिए है कि अगर हम ये भक्ति की लाइफ, क्या एक्चुअल क्वेश्चन तो है कि क्या हम भक्ति की लाइफ बिना रूल्स और रेगुलेशन के कर सकते हैं, क्या हम एडवांस कर सकते हैं, और इनकी क्या ज़रूरत है.
So rules and regulations are important क्योंकि हम राइज करना चाहते हैं, राइट. भगवान का नाम लेना बहुत अच्छी बात है, एंड इसमें कुछ जोक्स मुझे याद आ रहे हैं, which are very interesting. Sometimes people they find it very awakening, these aspects. तो पहले तो देवर्षि नारद खुद बताते हैं कि जो पंचरात्रि का विधि विना, पुराण आदि विधि विना के जो लोग एंगेज करते हैं डिवोशनल सर्विस में, ये केवल उत्पात लाता है, बिकॉज दे आर वर्किंग ऑन अ मेंटल लेवल, नॉट ऑन द स्पिरिचुअल लेवल. वी हैव टू राइज टू आवर स्पिरिचुअल लेवल, अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि जीवेरा स्वरूप होय कृष्ण नित्यदास. और सेकंड बात ये है, अनुकूलेन कृष्णानुशीलनम, राइट. We should serve Lord as He desires. Lord is a person, Lord Krishna is a person. He has his liking and dislikes. So we should know what He likes. And जब हम उस तरह से serve करते हैं, then He would be more happy, right? When we try to please our Father, then we pay attention. What does He like? What He does not like. So we are trying to please Him in the way that He likes, and He will be more pleased. We are trying to give Him presentations that He likes, and not what we like at times. Sometimes they still are tolerant that okay, maybe one day we will come to understand, but we should make sincere effort.
तो बिना रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस के क्या स्पिरिचुअल एडवांसमेंट हो सकता है?
प्रोग्रेसिव एडवांसमेंट नहीं होगा. थोड़ा एडवांसमेंट तो हम लोग का होता ही है क्योंकि थोड़ी शुद्धि आती है. एंड देन भगवान ही गिव्स अस इंटेलिजेंस दैट वी शुड फॉलो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस, बट वी शुड नॉट प्रोक्रेस्टिनेट. हम उसे डिले नहीं करना चाहिए. हरे कृष्णा.
सो मेरे ख्याल से व्यूअर्स से हमें शेयर करना चाहिए 4 रेगुलेटिव प्रिंसिपल्स
Yes.
क्या हैं.
The 4 regulative principles are basically to improve our devotion, to be able to approach Lord Shri Krishna. और ये जो है यहाँ पे कली का भी वास होता है, इसलिए भी होता है. No meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling. So no meat eating also includes no onion, garlic, no fish, no eggs. Why? Fish and eggs are also in the category of meat eating. And then no onion, garlic also refers to then the mode of ignorance, right? We're trying to rise above the mode of ignorance. Why should we be putting one foot in the boat of ignorance while one in the spiritual boat? They are going in opposite direction. So that will not help us. We'll fall back in this material pool. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा. तो प्रभु जी ने बताया कि थोड़ा बहुत चैंटिंग और प्रसादम खाने से प्यूरिफिकेशन आता तो है, लेकिन अच्छी स्पिरिचुअल एडवांसमेंट और प्रोग्रेस के लिए हमें रूल्स और रेगुलेशंस फॉलो करने चाहिए. प्रभु जी, अगला क्वेश्चन है, क्या हमारे सारे कर्म इरेज हो जाते हैं जब कोई भगवान को सरेंडर कर देता है, शरणागति ले लेता है, तो क्या सारे पास्ट कर्म इरेज हो जाते हैं, खत्म हो जाते हैं?
कर्म तो हम लोगों ने कर दिए, राइट? तो उनको तो हम भी इरेज नहीं कर सकते, बट द रिएक्शंस जो है उनके, दे आर स्टिल देयर, राइट? एंड कर्म की 3 कैटेगरी होती हैं. एक तो होता है कर्म विच इज पायस एक्ट्स एज पर द स्क्रिप्चर्स. उनके जो रिएक्शंस होते हैं वो मटेरियल हैप्पीनेस ओरिएंटेड होते हैं. विकर्म होते हैं इम्पायस एक्ट्स, सिंफुल एक्ट्स. उनके जो रिएक्शंस होते हैं वो डिस्ट्रेस और पेन रिलेटेड होते हैं. एंड भगवान कृष्ण बताते हैं कि जब हम डिवोशन सर्विस में लगे होते हैं तो ही रिमूव्स ऑल रिएक्शंस. सर्व धर्मां परित्यज्य माम एकम शरणं व्रज अहम त्वाम सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचा. He is saying, just surrender unto me, right? Give up all varieties of religion. We create so many, variety of processes जो हम लोग follow कर रहे हैं. Rather, just take shelter of Lord Shri Krishna. So, and he will deliver us from all sinful reactions. ये जो reactions हैं. और जो third type का activities हैं वो हैं devotional service. And devotional service don't have any reactions. Rather, that account is a spiritual account. So everything goes in a spiritual account, and the more we engage in, the more it grows, and more love of God will manifest, which is the goal of life, right? That is what we are trying to buy with our love. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा. तो प्रभु जी ने बताया कि यस, भगवान को सरेंडर करने से हमारे सिंफुल रिएक्शंस भगवान इरेज कर देते हैं. ही टेक्स केयर. और प्रभु जी ने भगवत गीता की चैप्टर 18 की बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल वर्स बताई. सर्वधर्मान परित्याज मामेकम शरणं व्रज अहम त्वं सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयामि मा शुचा. भगवान कहते हैं, अबैंडन ऑल वेराइटीज ऑफ रिलीजन, सरेंडर टू मी, I will take care of all your sinful reactions. Do not fear. तो भगवान से हमें प्रोटेक्शन मिलता है जिसके कारण हम निर्भय होकर भक्ति करते हैं. तो हमें फिर अपने पास बुरे कर्मों का, अच्छे कर्मों की चिंता नहीं करनी चाहिए. प्रभु ने ये भी बताया. यस. एंड प्रभु जी ने ये भी बताया कि भगवत गीता में जैसे कि हमें एक्सप्लेन किया गया है कर्म योगा चैप्टर में, कर्म क्या है, विकर्म क्या है, अकर्म क्या है. तो डिवोशनल सर्विस जो होती है वो कर्म और विकर्म से भी ऊपर होती है. तो इसलिए सरेंडर करने से हमें कर्मों की चिंता नहीं करनी चाहिए जो पास्ट के सिंफुल रिएक्शंस हैं. सो प्रभु जी, लेट मी सी इफ देयर आर एनी मोर क्वेश्चंस. शुभम परंजले, हरे कृष्णा. राजेश सरदार, रवि पटेल, मणिक रॉय, हरि बोल फ्रेंड्स. शुभम, गुलशन अरोड़ा, राम कृष्णा राव, हरे कृष्णा. अश्विनी पांडे, मृतम डे, सीताराम, वैशाली रोडे, राजकुमार, अविनाश, अभय, रवि, राम कुमार. अ लॉट ऑफ फ्रेंड्स जस्ट जॉइंड. अभी ये भागवतम क्लास एंड हो गई है और प्रभु जी क्वेश्चंस आंसर कर रहे थे. और इस वक्त हम लोग हिज होलीनेस जय पताका स्वामी, उनके लिए हम लॉर्ड नरसिंहदेव की प्रेयर्स ऑफर करने वाले हैं. May Bhagwan give him long life, bringing many souls closer to Krishna. तो फ्रेंड्स, आइए हम सब मिलकर इस वक्त भगवान नरसिंह देव को ये आरती ऑफर करेंगे. हरि बोल. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, there is one question I missed. अंकिता सिंह रॉय जी ने क्वेश्चन पूछा है, हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, आई हैव स्टार्टेड डूइंग एकादशी. आफ्टर द डे ऑफ एकादशी, व्हाट वी नीड टू डू, प्लीज हेल्प.
हरे कृष्णा अंकिता जी, आप एकादशी कर रही हैं, बहुत अच्छी बात है, बिकॉज दिस इज ब्रिंगिंग यू वेरी क्लोज टू लॉर्ड श्री कृष्णा. एकादशी के समय हम लोग ध्यान रखते हैं, पहले तो एकादशी की प्रिपरेशन एक दिन पहले शुरू होती है. अब कल एकादशी है तो उसकी प्रिपरेशन आपको आज से शुरू करनी चाहिए. इट्स ऑलवेज गुड आइडिया, बहुत अच्छी बात होती है अगर हम एकादशी की स्टोरी एक दिन पहले पढ़ लें, और फिर एकादशी के दिन जब हम उस स्टोरी को फिर से पढ़ते हैं तो उसका एसेंस हम लोगों को और स्ट्रॉन्ग होता है. और उसके पहले चैंट जो होता है, हमें मिनिमम 25 राउंड्स तो करनी होते हैं एकादशी, जैसा आप कर रही हैं. और उसके साथ में जब एकादशी के बाद में जब द्वादशी आती है, अगर फास्टिंग ब्रेक होना है तो उसके इंस्ट्रक्शंस भी होते हैं कि एक स्पेसिफिक मुहूर्त के समय ही एकादशी का व्रत तोड़ना चाहिए. ये अमरीश महाराज और दुर्वासा मुनि की जो एक इंटरेक्शन है, कि इवेंट है, उससे भी पता लगता है कि अगर आपने निर्जला रखा है एकादशी को तो आप जल से तोड़ सकते हैं उसको, राइट. यू कैन ब्रेक योर फास्ट. दैट्स व्हाई द नेम ब्रेकफास्ट केम, राइट. यू आर ब्रेकिंग योर फास्ट. जो अपना व्रत जो है उसको कंप्लीट करने के लिए आप जो लेते हैं. और अगर आपने जल वाला जलाहार रखा है तो फिर आप उसको फल से या कोई भी अन्न से उसको ब्रेक कर सकते हैं. आपने फलाहार रखा है अगर एकादशी का फास्ट तो आप उसको अन्न से ब्रेक कर सकते हैं. सो देयर आर इंजंक्शंस इन द शास्त्रास. नॉर्मली आप अन्न नहीं लें, सिंपल रहता है, जिस तरह से भी रखते हैं बिना अन्न का को ग्रहण करें, अपना एकादशी रखें. और फिर जो द्वादशी के दिन जो मुहूर्त है उसी के बीच में, उसी मुहूर्त के समय पे अपना उसको कंप्लीट करें बाय टेकिंग अन्न. तो वो बहुत ही सिंपल रहता है लोगों के लिए. दैट वे इट completes, and always make it as an offering. My dear Lord, please bless us, please bring me close to. And प्रार्थना जरूर करनी चाहिए, और chanting with lot of attention and love and devotion by expressing gratitude. This is our benefit, right? For our benefit, it purifies us. हरे कृष्णा.
हरे कृष्णा. तो प्रभु जी ने बताया, ये बहुत अच्छी बात है, आप एकादशी का फास्ट कर रही हैं. और एकादशी के दिन सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ है, हमें चैंटिंग करनी चाहिए. और यहाँ पे हमें प्रावधान दिए गए हैं. प्रभुपाद जी ने बताया है कि एकादशी के दिन अन्न नहीं खाना है, फल खा सकते हैं. और बिना अन्न के भी काफ़ी चीज़ें होती हैं, जैसे कुट्टू का आटा है, सामू है, ड्राई फ्रूट्स हैं. तो डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर हेल्थ यू कैन डू दैट. लेकिन आपका क्वेश्चन है एकादशी के अगले दिन क्या करना चाहिए, तो प्रभु जी ने बताया उसका एक स्पेसिफिक टाइम विंडो होता है जिसमें आप अपना फास्ट ब्रेक कर सकते हैं. एंड डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर टाइम जोन, आप ऑनलाइन वैष्णव कैलेंडर में जाकर अपनी सिटी बता दीजिए, उसमें सेलेक्ट कर लीजिए, चाहे दिल्ली है, भोपाल है, जो भी सिटी में आप रहती हैं, और आप देख सकती हैं कि कौन से टाइम में, जैसे 7:15 से 10 के बीच में, या जो भी टाइम होता है, चाहे 1 मिनट का ही टाइम होता है, उस बीच में आपको कुछ अन्न टेस्ट करना होता है. वो आप कर लीजिए. और उसके बाद आपका रेगुलर डे भगवान की सर्विसेज में रहिए, क्योंकि प्रभु जी ने बताया मेन इंटेंट होता है हर वक्त कि हमें अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ ढूंढनी चाहिए कि हम भगवान की सेवा कैसे करें, भगवान को प्लीज़ कैसे करें, जो भी एक्टिविटीज़. प्रभु जी कुछ 2-3 क्वेश्चंस और थे. इफ़ यू हैव टाइम आई कैन आस्क दोज क्वेश्चंस. डिवोटीज़, आप प्रभु जी से कुछ क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं. देयर आर फ्यू मोर मिनट्स. एंड मीनवाइल नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ये है कि प्रभु जी, डिवोटी ने पूछा था, व्हाट इज़ द बेसिक कॉज ऑफ एंजाइटी और डिज़ायर. उसका बेसिक कॉज क्या है और उसको डील कैसे कर सकते हैं.
माया मीन्स डिल्यूशन, डार्कनेस. तो जब हम लोग इस भौतिक जगत में आ जाते हैं, एंड वी फील दैट वी आर दिस बॉडी, वी थिंक आई एम दिस बॉडी, तो उसमें हम बॉडी के कंफर्ट और डिस्कम्फर्ट से रिलेट करते हैं. एंड माइंड के एक इंटरेस्टिंग एस्पेक्ट होता है, जैसे जीवेरा स्वरूप है कृष्ण नित्यदास, राइट. लिविंग एंटिटीज एटर्नल सर्वेंट ऑफ लॉर्ड श्री कृष्ण. से माइंड का एक्सेप्ट एंड रिजेक्ट, लेकिन वो जो एक्सेप्ट एंड रिजेक्ट है, दैट इज इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय आवर कॉन्शियसनेस. एंड कॉन्शियसनेस इज मटेरियल. देन हम लोग सफरिंग को फील करते हैं, हम रिलेटिविटी को फील करते हैं, एंड एवरीथिंग इज इनऑस्पिशियस इन रियलिटी. जो हम हैप्पीनेस भी देखते हैं वो एक्चुअली अनरियल होती है, इट्स अ स्पार्क इन द डार्क. तो ऐसे में वी शुड बी वेरी वेरी केयरफुल. हमारी डिवोशनल सर्विस में एंगेज करने से वी स्पिरिचुअलाइज आवर एक्सिस्टेंस, एंड तब हमें सफरिंग नहीं होती है. जो मोड्स ऑफ मटेरियल नेचर है, 3 मोड्स इन दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में, दे इन्फ्लुएंस अस, and they cause this relativity, heat and cold, happiness, distress, pain and pleasure. All these feelings are because of the influence of the modes of material nature which condition us. And the lower the mode, the more we experience suffering. And actually, when we engage in devotional service, then we spiritualize and we realize that actually everything is auspicious, there is no suffering. What appears to be suffering, like as a roadblock, is actually a stepping stone. What appears to be a suffering at times is actually a lesson learned to grow in life, to be more, determined in serving Lord Shri Krishna. And जैसे हम अपने डिवोशनल भक्ति में लगते हैं, हमारा प्योरिफिकेशन होता है. हरे कृष्णा. और सारी सफरिंग्स दूर हो जाती हैं.
हरे कृष्णा. तो अंकिता जी ने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा, उसके बाद एक्चुअली ये क्वेश्चन नेक्स्ट था कि एंग्जाइटी और सफरिंग क्यों होती है और उसका सॉल्यूशन क्या है. तो प्रभु जी ने बताया एंग्जाइटी और सफरिंग का कारण हमारी डिज़ायर्स हैं, मटेरियल डिज़ायर्स हैं, हम जिसके कारण हम डिफरेंट मोड्स ऑफ नेचर में हम ये चीज़ें एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं जो कि टेम्प्ररी हैं. और इसका सॉल्यूशन भी बताया प्रभु जी ने. इसका सॉल्यूशन है डिवोशनल सर्विस. हरे कृष्णा. प्रभु जी एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन नज़र आ रहा है और ये है क्वेश्चन कि अगर कोई भगवान को सरेंडर करता है तो ये कैसे पता चले कि भगवान ने उसे एक्सेप्ट कर लिया है. सरेंडर को भगवान ने अपनी शरण दे दी है, हमें ये कैसे फील हो, कैसे पता चले.
आपके ऊपर कितना थ्री मोड्स ऑफ मटेरियल नेचर आपको इन्फ्लुएंस कर रहे हैं, या आप अपने आप खुद ही देख सकते हैं. कैसे आप, आर यू स्टिल एक्सपीरियंसिंग पेन एंड प्रेशर, आर यू स्टिल रिलेटिंग टू पीपल बेस्ड ऑन देयर आउटर कवरिंग्स. बहुत सारे एस्पेक्ट्स हैं जिससे हम कॉन्स्टेंटली देख सकते हैं भगवान को कितना ग्रेटफुल महसूस कर रहे हैं, कितने हम्बल हो रहे हैं, कितना एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हैं भगवान की ब्लेसिंग्स अपनी लाइफ पे. दिस इज अ कांस्टेंट ऑब्जर्वेशन वी शुड डू. सूर्योदय सूर्यास्त के समय, these are amazing times. We should take out 5-10 minutes to meditate कि आज के जो मैंने काम किए उसको उससे मुझे क्या सीख मिलती है. How, what did I observe, what did I experience, thinking, feeling, willing, right? So what am I thinking? मैं क्या सोच रहा हूँ दूसरों के बारे में, भगवान के बारे में, अपने बारे में, कैसा फील कर रहा हूँ. How much love am I feeling all around the world and for Lordship. एंड कैसा मेरा विलिंग है, कैसा मेरा डिटर्मिनेशन है. हाउ मच एम आई एंगेजिंग इन डिवोशनल सर्विस. वेरी सिंपल. एंड व्हाट एम आई, नाउ कम्स द एक्शन एस्पेक्ट, राइट? बॉडी, माइंड एंड वर्ड्स. आर दे ग्लोरीफाइंग लॉर्ड श्री कृष्णा? आर दे ग्लोरीफाइंग हिज डिवोटीज? आर दे कॉन्स्टेंटली एंगेज इन एक्टिविटीज टू प्लीज लॉर्ड श्री कृष्णा? अनुकूल कृष्णा विषयम as Lord Krishna desires, following the instructions of the Shastras and the Acharyas. Sadhguru Shastra are our references. So we refer to those and see how well are we progressing. And of course, when we are seeing that there need for improvement, we should chant more strongly, more attentively. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hopefully this answers your question.
हरे कृष्णा. तो प्रभु जी ने हमें बताया हमें कैसे पता चले कि हम भगवान की जब शरणागति लेते हैं कि वो भगवान एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं. तो कुछ चीज़ें हम ऑब्जर्व कर सकते हैं कि हमें कितना इंटरेस्ट डेवलप हो रहा है भगवान की सेवा करने में, भक्ति करने में, और हम कितना अफेक्ट हो रहे हैं आसपास की हैपनिंग से या अफेक्ट नहीं हो रहे हैं. तो ये कुछ इंडिकेशंस हैं जिससे हम अंदाज़ा लगा सकते हैं कि हमने जो भगवान की शरण ली है वो भगवान ने एक्सेप्ट की है कि नहीं. प्रभु जी कल एक डिवोटी ने क्वेश्चन किया था, शिशुपाल वैष्णव जी ने. उन्होंने पूछा था कि व्हाई देयर इज डिस्क्रिमिनेशन इन ब्लैक एंड वाइट कलर्स, प्लीज़ एक्सप्लेन. तो आज अगर आप इसको आंसर कर देंगे, क्योंकि कल हम जब एंड कर चुके थे सेशन उसके बाद उन्होंने क्वेश्चन किया.
Okay. So there is variety in spiritual world. In material world we see the perverted reflection of that variety. So black and white is in our vision. Everything is actually very beautiful. But material vision जो होता है, that causes these differences. In reality, we should understand that everything in this material world is actually a perverted reflection. And when we spiritualize our sight, when we start looking at Lord Shri Krishna, then we realize, wait a minute, Lord Krishna is black, Radharani is white, but they are so lovingly having such a wonderful pastimes, they are lovingly exchanging and they are having such a wonderful Radha Rani, she is Haladini Shakti of Lord Shri Krishna. She is the pleasure-giving potency of Lord Shri Krishna. And Lord Krishna's topmost worshipper. Her name is derived from Aradhita, the topmost worshipper of Lord Shri Krishna. So in spiritual vision, these varieties are very nice because we see that everyone, it's not connected. So everyone is relishing the sweet pastimes with Lord Shri Krishna. Reference to colors, right? And this is material side. People who are materially influenced by the mode of ignorance, by mode of passion, they see black and white as discriminating. Even the devotees who are in the mode of goodness, they don't see black and white as discriminating. They actually appreciate these black and white because these are varieties. Indradhanush, all colors are visible in Indradhanush, which is normally referred to as 7 colors. So that is also identifying that there is so much variety. Imagine if there was a page where the painting is only white, because when the whole page is blank, and if it's all everything, the whole page is black, then everything is black. There is no variety. But spiritual world is full of varieties, and the varieties in the material world is to remind us that there is wonderful spiritual variety that is giving us transcendental bliss. Hare Krishna. Hopefully this answers. It's mode of material nature that cause the variety and discrimination.
हरे कृष्णा. तो ये क्वेश्चन एक्चुअली कल पूछा गया था, लेकिन हमारा सेशन एंड हो चुका था, तो प्रभु जी ने आज आंसर कर दिया. नीता खटका, माधव आनंद, ठाकुर अतुल, हरे कृष्णा फ्रेंड्स, सुमित गुप्ता, शिवम केशवानी, दिव्या नायर, अमितम, विनीत वर्मा. फ्रेंड्स, आप जब अभी ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, प्रभु जी का सेशन अब एंड हो रहा है, लेकिन आप ये वीडियो बाद में देख सकते हैं. आज कैंटो 1 चैप्टर 11 प्रभु जी ने बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट लेसन्स के साथ क्लास दी और एंड में कुछ क्वेश्चंस का आंसर दिया है, जिसके कारण सभी को अपने स्पिरिचुअल एडवांसमेंट में बहुत हेल्प मिल सकती है. इवेंचुअली इट कम्स डाउन टू वी शुड फाइंड अपॉर्चुनिटी थ्रू आउट द डे कि किस तरीके से हम भगवान को याद रख सकें by doing all different activities to serve and please Krishna.
ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रील भगवत्पाद की जय, हिज होलीनेस जयपताका महाराज की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, निताय गो प्रेमानंदे. हरि हरि बोल. हरे कृष्णा.